Hey, Tony Gas is here. Now we are in the Why Men, uh, I would say series right now. So with these questions, y'all send me and you could put them in the comments. Now, I first want to say shout out to my new license or not license, but passed the test insurance agents. DeAndre is one of them. And the most recent, we got some more that's getting ready to take their test. Maria and Sarah and Mika. It's a few of them there. So y'all, thank you. The links in the description when you go to those. The one that say you 100% ready for life insurance, that means you need a policy. The one that say you want to be an agent, then that's the one if you want to sign up as an agent. So it's time. Click the link in the description and we're gonna keep it going. Now I wanted to touch on this right here where we talking about this of why a man tests a woman, and I was talking about how a woman can get a man to change, but I want to tell you this here. I want to touch on when to take a man back. And it's a lot of women who talk tough. Oh, I don't never take him back. Oh, he will never take him back. But there's times where you could take a man back. And the main thing you want to focus on, I only got 15 minutes here. The main thing you want to focus on and ask yourself is he doing the actions that shows he is remorseful? Is he willing to take action and show that he is learning or he has learned from what he did and the reason why you left him? So when my wife left me for going back to the streets and hustling, I tried to hold her. She was trying to leave. I grabbed her trying to hold her, and she kicked free, and she went to take off, and I dove and caught her and tackled her. We hit the ground. I'm like, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Now, it wasn't aggressive. I wasn't trying to hurt her. I'm trying to just hold her from leaving. Well, I realized that she was kicking and pushing pretty hard. So I said, listen, I'm going to let her go because I would end up physically hurting her if I'm trying to put more pressure than she trying to put to leave. So I let her go. And when she talked to me, she finally answered my call after 3 days. She said, you got to go to anger management for trying to hold me. And I'm like, I wasn't even mad. What you mean anger management? And she was like, and you got to stop selling drugs. And you got to cut off them friends that got you in the street selling drugs, the ones you be hanging with. And it was something else she said. It was a third thing. And I said, okay, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. And then I came back. I got robbed that night for my car. After I came home and parked my car, I got robbed that night. And then the next morning we went to church. I rededicated my life to Christ and I started living like Christ. I started doing everything in my power. And that's when I learned that a man can change. And it is times when a man is willing to change. And that's what you got to be willing to do. Like I talk to guys who are millionaires and I'm coaching millionaires. I actually, you know, all the time. I'm coaching millionaire men. And one of the things I notice is a lot of times they don't want to change. And then I coach men who are brokenaires and they don't be want to change. And they'll want me to stamp them to their woman. And I'm like, you still arrogant. You still arrogant or you still ignorant or you still unwilling to grow, unwilling to change. And I remember it was a multi-millionaire celebrity man came and spent a whole week with me and going through a manhood boot camp. And he looked in my eyes and tried to intimidate me and wanted me to tell his woman to take him back. And I'm like, no, I don't believe it. I don't believe you change. So I can't tell that woman no lie. And I see that all the time. So what happens is when a man do you wrong and you be the judge of that. Now, if it's something that could take your life, then you don't need to give him no second chance because it's stuff that he did leading up to that made you leave him for doing something that could have cost you everything, whether that's your freedom or your actual life. Then you really need to consult a professional before you take them back. But what you got to do is, and this is what I tell women all the time. I remember coaching the mother of a millionaire athlete, the mother to the child of a millionaire athlete. And she came to me, she telling me what happened, what's going on. I said, this is what you need to do. I said, you need to tell him he need to do 6 life coaching sessions with me. And she said, okay, I'm gonna tell him. She went to him, she told him. He said to her, we don't need nobody in our relationship. Me and you can handle this. Me and you can work this out. And he started being sweet and he finessed her. And she came back to me and said, we don't need nobody in our relationship, and he don't want to do no coaching and all of that. And I said, the reason why he don't want to do it, because he know I could call him on his bull crap, and I could tell if he lying, and I could see right through him. He know men. And I'm like, me and him built totally different. Like, I really was all the way him. Like, he was, unattractive and not getting no women until you gave him a chance. So he already know I know the game on a whole nother level. And so she was like, yeah, I just don't want to mess it up though, or make him mad or make him uncomfortable, because he finally doing the stuff I want him to do. And I said, okay, all right. I said, you letting him off the hook now. You letting him off the hook. Go right ahead. 6 months later, she called me and said, hey, we done. We broke up. He decided he don't want to be with me. He went back to being exactly who he was. That was all the front. I say, see there? You got to make a man jump through them fiery hoops. You got to make him go through it. And when he goes through it, then you realize and you see like, oh, okay, this right here got to be done this way. Because if this ain't done this way, then it's not going to last. And so once you realize and understand that, and you come to that place to where you could say, okay, he done did 6 sessions, 12 sessions. He done did 6 sessions, 12 sessions. He done did, and he done did this right here. He read this book. So you got the boom. Let's get Make It Work. Let's get Make It Work by Tony Gaskins. Let's get Such and Such by John Doe, by Jane Doe. And let's read a chapter a week. And let's discuss it. And let's talk through it. If he won't do it, then guess what? If he won't do it, then you're going to take and, y'all give me 1 second, my sister life insurance policy I did for, I'm up here, right, look at me, I'm up here, right policy, give her a call. Click the link in the description, give her a call. Insurance agent. Everybody ain't able. Insurance agent. Everybody ain't able. He won't take and do what he's supposed to do. Now you know he's strong-arming you. Now you know he's strong-arming you. Now you know he's not the one. Now you know he ain't gonna do right. So now that you know that, now you able to say, okay, I see where you at with it. You playing games. So you want to play games, huh? All right. Since you want to play games. And then now you know how to deal with him, because you see that he playing with you. So that lets you know, don't go back. If he's not willing to do the work, don't go back. Because when a man really wants you and he really serious, he is going to do the work. When he's serious, he going, whatever you need him to do, he finna do it. He ain't gonna play around with you. He's gonna do it. And then at that point though, if it was something that was big, then you gotta take, if it was something that was big, you gotta take your time. And in this process, you take and you make him go through these hoops. And you take your time, because see what happened is a lot of times a man will do all, say all this, say all that, blah, 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 and he come back and he want to pick up right where he left off. So the first day back, he got the woman swinging from the ceiling fan. She's swinging from the ceiling fan. So now it's like, oh, I'm right back in. I'm right back in all the way to where I was. Boom, already. So it's like, oh, all I had to do was say them little, whisper them little sweet nothing, say this or that, tell that little lie. And so, boom. So the next thing you know, with that situation, he didn't really change. But when you make him come back in, and it's almost like y'all are courting again, and he got to court you, and he got to build with you, and y'all got to learn and grow together. Now you get to see, because when we come back and we ain't changed, we're gonna show our true colors within 6 months. If a man come back and he remains consistent for 6 months, 9 out of 10 times he done made real changes. Not to say it won't be little hiccups, little mistakes here and there, little stuff like that right there that, it ain't perfect. But if he is doing the right thing, then you're gonna see, like, oh, okay, boom. He on board. He doing the right thing. He being consistent. Might get an attitude here and there. Might not make you happy here and there, but he doing the right thing. So that's what you got to realize and understand. And then you move from there. And once you get to that place, then that's when you take and you start to develop and say, okay, I can start to rebuild, and I can start to trust because of the work that he's putting in. He doing this, he doing this, he doing this, he's being consistent. So now I can start to open up a little bit. And that's where you build from. Don't just jump right back in. And you singing on the microphone, and you cooking in your thong, and all on the first date you bringing charcuterie boards, and you just, cause now it's like, oh, you just were fronting. You just put up that little front. Like, I ain't got to start over. You just put a little front up, and now you right back, throw all the way out. So once you realize that, and y'all, you holding hands, kissing on the forehead, kissing on the nose, going to the movie, going to the skating ring, going to the bowling alley, and it feel like dating all over again, and you get to see him pure, you get to see him whole, you get to see him patient, you get to see all of that. Then it's like, oh, okay, we might have something here. So realize and understand that though. And hey, this Tony Gaskins, God bless you. Appreciate you. And we'll be here. I'm gonna be answering these little wise, little 15-minute videos. And little 15-minute videos here. And hey, all the important things in the link, in the description, all the important links in the description. And thank you to all my supporters for the boys program. I wish I could vlog this weekend. Well, we starting our docu-series this weekend, so we'll have that going up here soon on the YouTube page. So I'm gonna be doing the YouTube page, and we'll have that going up here soon. So, stay tuned on that. Stay tuned on that. But hey, God bless you, and we wishing you the best, and we'll be in touch.